What's up, everyone? It's been a minute since I watched a Jimin video. I know I used to do that a lot more before, but I just want to say, Jimin, my boy, still has my heart. That has not changed. I still want to marry him and only him. But yeah, today we'll watch this new introduction video that someone made. It's actually this person's first video on their channel, so we'll see if they did my boy Jimin justice, introduced him well, showed all his awesome traits, because he's got many of them. So yeah, without further ado, let's start watching.
This is an introduction video for Park Jimin, the main dancer and lead vocalist of the biggest and most successful group today, BTS. Real name, Park Jimin. Stage name, Jimin. Born October 13th, 1995. From Busan, South Korea. Role in the group, lead vocals and main dancer.
Oh, starting off from the pre-debut.
Jimin's dance route starts at the Just Dance Academy in Busan, where he learned and excelled in hip-hop, freestyling, popping, and isolation. He made a local name for himself.
Hey, this is Jimin right here? Hold up.
Excelled in hip-hop,
yo, he's so young, and look at them
popping,
skills.
and isolation. He made a local name for himself by joining many street dance groups as well as winning multiple talent competitions.
Wow.
At one point, when Jimin's parents couldn't pay for the tuition fee and Jimin considered to stop taking the classes, the school let him take them for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him. Jimin also,
I mean, when you got school paying for you, that's how you know you good.
In the classes, the school let him take them for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him. Jimin also excelled in school. He was a part of robotics building club, football club, book club.
Now that was pretty impressive. I remember you did a lot of kick-ups.
Book club. Also was excellent at track.
He was in the
and
book
a part
club?
of billiards club. On top of that, he was a part of the student council from elementary to high school. That's 9 years of switching between class president and class vice president. Jimin also all throughout his schooling was on top of switching between
that's a pretty cool
president.
fact. He was basically like a leader. It takes a leader role to be like the student president or vice president.
Class vice president. Jimin also all throughout his schooling was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores.
Jimin's IQ 128? Now where is that from? I'm curious.
All throughout his schooling was on top of his class.
When did he take an
achieving
IQ
perfect
test?
Scores would cover for his math teacher. He was also good at science, arts, and physical education. Because of all of this, Jimin was already quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that,
let's be honest here. Jimin, he seemed like he was the popular type back in school.
All of this.
I mean,
Jimin
smart,
was already
school president, and knew how to dance.
Quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that at the high school retreat during the 2nd grade, girls went crazy after he danced to song Neurotic, taking off his glasses and showing off his abs. Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts.
Bro, he really showed off his abs back in high school? That sounds like what somebody with abs in high school would do, to be honest.
Taking off his glasses and showing off his abs, Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts as a valedictorian in the modern dance department. Jimin took on various dance styles, such as contemporary dance, jazz, Korean dance, ballet. Jimin was even called the rising star of Busan. He also had the time to train in various forms of martial arts, such as Taekwondo, in which he has a black belt, Hapkido.
Where did he learn? Where did he get the time to learn all of this?
해동검도를 배웠는데 그 관장님들끼리 친하셔가지고 합기도 하는 친구들이랑 우리랑 같이 이렇게 와가지고 같이
occasionally he like whips out some of his skills.
He was also the first and only freshman offered a scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China. Jimin also knows how to play the piano, is learning how to play the guitar, loves to read and write poems, and enjoys visiting art exhibitions.
I don't know about the whole
Jimin was a smart
thing.
kid, his dad wanted Jimin to become a prosecutor. In an interview with Busan Art School magazine, Jimin's dad has also said that he felt like he was losing a genius when Jimin expressed wanting to be a public dancer rather than a pure dancer. He also was worried, because success is not always guaranteed in this type of work.
I mean, that is
true. In the same interview, he stated, in middle school, there was a time where Jimin had to write about his future. In his paper, he wrote that he wanted to go to Busan Arts High School and learn dance and use that background and combine it with music to become a singer or a celebrity. His paper was very detailed, and I think this was the start of his dream to become an idol. At the time, Jimin's dance teachers were opposed to the idea of Jimin becoming an idol as they felt that the world of dance would be losing a great artist.
I mean, I'm not surprised for a parent to think that. It is a hard job to make.
알기로는
make it in.
몇천 명 오디션 보러 왔는데 한 명이 지민이가 됐다 해서.
Jimin went and auditioned for Big Hit Entertainment in spring of 2012. After successful auditions,
That's when it all started.
Jimin went to Seoul to train on May 15, 2012. Jimin has had one of the shortest idol training periods ever, after being a trainee under Big Hit for around 6 months.
Oh yeah, I saw that he was the latest member to join.
He got a position in the group and joined BTS as the last member and was revealed as a member on January 12, 2013.
현대 무용과 힙합 댄스를 출주하는 애가 들어오게 된다라는 걸 들었을 때, 야, 현대 무용하고 힙합 댄스를 둘 다 출주한다고? 지미가 오자마자 막 이제 막 몸을 풀더라고요. 그래서 막
Yeah, all the other trainees were like, "Oh shit."
차는 거예요. 그래서 뭐지? 그래서 와, 이 친구
This guy's gonna take my spot.
또 합류를 하게 되고
네.
매달 어떤 그 불안함 속에 내가 여기서 살아남아야 한다.
그 무엇을 해야 될지를 모르는 게 너무 힘들었었던 것 같고요.
지민이 형은 거의 잠을 거의 안 잤었던 것 같아요.
진짜요?
누구보다 일찍
Oh
일어나고
yeah, I've seen this interview.
4시까지 하고
He said he barely slept.
이제 6시 반쯤에 일어나서
새벽 4시에 자요?
네, 그땐 그래서.
그럼 6시 반에 일어나서 학교 가고?
네.
힘들지 않아요?
아, 그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요.
Despite all of the obstacles, 6 months
It
later,
sounds
on
tough. I
13th
can't
of
believe you're
June
saying that.
2013, Jimin got to debut with BTS as one of the 2 main dancers and
As
as
the
lead
bad boy
vocalist.
of the group.
Jimin was
I remember
as one
that
of the 2
early
main
Jimin.
dancers and as well as
I mean, look at him. He's the only one sleeveless.
lead vocalist. Jimin was an instant star. His acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to the rookie group.
Yo, how come we've never gotten
His
this before?
Acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to
That
the
was
rookie group.
iconic.
안무가 주목받기 시작한 건 이제 지민이의 이 발가기와 그 매트릭스 날아차기와 그 위어 블루프루프의 모자춤 아닙니까 사실.
As a rookie, he already ranked amongst other popular idols in various Best
Number
Dancer
1?
polls. Jimin's greatest strength as a dancer is his ability to merge together his background in various martial arts, his hip-hop roots, as well as his contemporary training. While watching him dance,
Yeah, he, like,
you can see that he is
combines
precise
everything.
and tends to add a little extra to the choreography. He prioritizes elongated and fuller movements which express deeper emotion. He is the beat. He dances to the tips of his fingers, and basically optimizes his movements with sliding and gliding over the stage. He is also a master of optimizing his performances, starting from masterful spinning whenever he needs to travel a short distance. These movements help to make the stage more colorful and exciting.
Yeah, that is what I notice when I see their performances. There's just some special about Jimin, right? You could see he's moving so naturally and easily, and he makes it look so good.
Jimin also has the ability to travel across the stage at great speeds. When Jimin's part ends, he quickly moves into his new position, which is often further away, all while never missing a beat and holding a stable note. You might not even realize he's traveled so far. That's why Mnet calculated Jimin's idol stage distance.
Wait,
he made
what?
440 steps while singing and running at the speed of
They
6
actually
kilometers
calculated
per hour.
that?
Jimin is also known for his work ethics and being a perfectionist.
해봤습니다. 지금 다시 하는 촬영은 저보다 박수민 씨가 한 번 더 하자고.
It's always the ones that are really good that are like that.
Jimin is serious about his craft, and often behind the scenes you can see him helping to improve the choreography, giving his ideas and helping other members learn the choreo.
That's nice. Sharing the knowledge to help others.
진짜 어떡하지? 차라리 저를 퍼드팀에 넣어볼게요. 정리 알아서 다 해줄게요.
Contrary to a lot of introduction videos, Jimin actually doesn't mind his mistakes and they don't linger in his mind for long. Jimin does a great job as a main dancer and lead vocal, flipping, jumping, carrying the hard choreo while singing. Keep in mind that Jimin does all this while he has a chronic neck and back pain as well as knee pain that flares up once in a while. With his
Oh
talent,
yeah, I've heard about that. That sometimes that's why they like give him massages.
has a chronic neck and back pain as well as knee pain that flares up once in a while.
The good thing
With
hasn't
his
stopped
talent,
him though.
Standing out and being the center of attention comes naturally to Jimin. Throughout his career, he has unintentionally made several killing parts in BTS songs and has had popular stages.
The lead
Jimin is known
vocalist
for his
position.
beautiful honey-smooth vocals and his ability to make you feel every emotion and feeling that he is trying to convey, as well as his ability to sing high notes and falsettos effortlessly. Because Jimin didn't get any
What
vocal
the hell was that?
notes and falsettos effortlessly. Because Jimin didn't get any vocal lessons while he was a trainee and practiced on his own. His first real voice practice was for B-side track in their debut album. Even in the very beginning, When he had little to none vocal training, he was assigned to sing most of the high notes and he did it flawlessly.
Yeah, I can't believe that he didn't sing before. He's got the voice of somebody who's been
As
practicing
much as
since
we
he was
love
a
his high
kid.
vocal tone, we also love his lower register and growls.
Yo, and then I also heard him in concert scream like, "Let's make some fucking noise." Hey, he's got such a unique voice as well.
As of now, Jimin has been credited under 9 songs by Korea Music Copyright Association, both songwriting and composition credits for songs. Christmas Love, iconic disease bridge that he came up with in only 3 minutes. Skit. In the Soup, Friends, Boys,
Wait, what?
iconic disease bridge that he came up with in only 3
3
minutes.
minutes?
Skit. In the Soup, Friends, Boys with Fun, Promise, Lie, as well as songwriting credits for Outrow, Circle Room Cypher, outside of Conca. BMI has also credited Jimin as a songwriter and a composer of Dream Glow. Outside of official
really?
credits, Jimin's first song that he wrote was Christmas Day. The original song is by Justin Bieber called Mistletoe. Jimin wrote new Korean lyrics and recorded the new Korean version together with JK as a duet. Jimin also
yeah, I
wrote the
remember
melody
that.
for Blood, Sweat and Tears.
I mean, yeah,
There's also-
he may not be one of the members that like composes the most or writes the most, but he's got a couple in there and they sound really good. So if he tries, we know that he could do it. He's got his upcoming
There's
album
also
next
a demo
too.
tape for Fake Love that Jimin made. The only collaboration.
The hell, this was from Bon Voyage season 3?
There's also a demo tape for Fake Love that Jimin made.
Yo, when?
The only collaboration out.
Why wasn't that in the Proof album? Hold up, Jimin should have put this. Sounds
The
great.
only collaboration outside of BTS, but still under the group's name, is Jimin and JK's collaboration with singer Love named Who. Jimin and JK also covered the song We Don't Talk Anymore on the album B, where all of the BTS members were included in the production. Jimin took on the role of music project manager.
제가 이번에 음악 PM을 하게 됐어요.
Music
휴가
project
형의
manager.
적극적인 의견이 있었는데 조금 이런 일을 하면서 음악적으로 조금 뭔가 더 가까워졌으면 좋겠다는 의견이 컸었어요. 그래서 너무 그런 의견도 고마웠고 의견을 좀 이렇게 쓰고 있는 중이었습니다.
Jimin's first solo song Lie was part of the BTS album Wings released in 2016. Jimin is credited as a songwriter and as a composer. Lie was the only solo song and B-side that charted Spotify Global Viral 50. It was also the only solo song
Really
from
now,
Wings
the
and B-side
only
that
solo song.
charted Spotify Global
And
Viral
B-side.
50. It was also the only solo song from Wings' album that ranked on a Korean chart at number 21. Also, while Blood, Sweat and Tears ranked number 1 on World Digital Song Sales Chart, Lie ranked number 3 and became the best-selling solo song in Wings' album. The song
that song kinda
Serendipity has
popped
2
off.
parts. Intro Serendipity was released first. It was the intro of Love Yourself, her album released in 2017. Later, Serendipity full length was released in the compilation album Love Yourself Answer in 2018.
Sold over
Filter was a part of Map
500,000.
of the Soul 7 album.
Ah,
There are no official
Filter.
credits, but as stated by RM, it seems like Jimin took a lead in writing the lyrics. Alongside Friends, On and 0 O'Clock, Filter was nominated for Song of the Year at 2020 Gaon Awards. Filter also ranked number 97 on Gaon Chart's 2020 Annual Digital Chart. It was the only BTS solo song in the top 100. The song Friends also was a part of
Again,
Map of the Soul
only
7
solo
album.
song.
Friends is a unit song that Jimin sings with his best friend, as stated in the song Soulmate V of BTS.
Yeah, that song
Friends
is real
written,
sweet.
composed and produced by Jimin.
It was also in a Marvel movie. I forgot which one. I think it was Eternals. Because I remember I went to the theaters to see it.
Stated in the song
And I heard
Soulmate
it.
V of BTS. Friends is written, composed and produced by Jimin. with a touch of Jimin's magical hands. This is the only song produced by a BTS member to be nominated for Song of the Year at Gaon Awards. This makes Jimin the only BTS member to have 2 songs nominated for this award. Jimin is the first individual Korean idol to be credited for a Korean Ost in a global Hollywood movie. The song Friends was chosen as individual Korean idol to be credited for a Korean Ost in a global Hollywood movie. The song Friends was chosen as one of the Osts in the Marvel movie Eternals. It's the second time for a predominantly Korean song.
They were on an airplane when they played it. I think I remember.
To be used as an Ost for a Hollywood blockbuster after Psy's Hangover and Black Panther. Promise was the first gift from Jimin to the fans. A surprise drop that became the most streamed song in the first 24 hours of its release with 8.5 million streams.
Pretty sure it's still #1. It's still up there. You check SoundCloud, most played song, Jimin Promise, #1.
At that time, Drake's 24-hour record. It was also the buzziest drop of 2019 on SoundCloud.
The buzziest
As of right now,
drop.
Promise is the most streamed song in SoundCloud history. Last year, Jimin released Christmas Love for free on Christmas Eve as a surprise gift for fans. Christmas Love debuted #1 in 45 countries on SoundCloud. It also ranked #1 in the world in all music genres, global beats and hot and new charts. It was
that is
also
a lot of achievements. Radio #1, #1 Shazam Korean solo Christmas song. All right, now that seems pretty specific.
#1 in the world in all music genres.
#1 used Korean solo Christmas song.
Global beats and hot and new charts. It was also the most streamed unpromoted Korean solo song audio in the first 24 hours since its release on YouTube. A song with Korean lyrics includes the term
이 소복소복 소리를 표현한 건데.
a beautiful expression unique to the Korean language, introducing the beauty of Hangul to the world and causing more interest in learning Korean. We also finally got soloist Jimin. Jimin, in collaboration with his best friend Ha Sung-woon, is singing the main Ost with you for the highly anticipated K-drama Our Blues, and the Ost is described as a luxury.
Yeah, that song.
A lot of setbacks. With You was the fastest song in history to reach #1 in 100 countries on iTunes worldwide. Jimin.
Wait, really?
He was the fastest song in history to reach #1 in
fastest song in history to reach #1 on iTunes.
100 countries on iTunes worldwide. Jimin had the highest debut on Melon since chart reform. He also debuted on the global Spotify chart at #5 as a top new entry. With You had the biggest first week song debut by a K-pop solo act on the Spotify global chart. With You also entered the Billboard Global 200 and debuted #1 on digital song sales chart.
Yeah, that song popped off.
Worth mentioning that With You only had 10 hours of tracking time in its first day and 4
Look at all these first day achievements. All of that in one day.
Worth mentioning that With You only had 10 hours of tracking time in its first day and 4 days of tracking in its first week. Also, it was released 1 hour before the Korean charts freeze. As you can see, Jimin is interested in making music, and we can definitely see that everything he touches turns into gold. Also, keep in mind that Jimin creates all his masterpieces on his little iPad first.
BTS 중에서도 그 지민 친구가 노래의 음색 특별한 부분이 있고 가사를 어떻게 불렀을 때 대중들이 공감을 할 수 있는지에 대한 포인트를 굉장히 잘 알고 있는 그 센스가 조금
I still remember that his voice was like the first voice that I was intrigued with. It was like when I first listened to BTS and discovered them, when I heard On and heard Jimin's verse, that's what captivated my attention.
친구라고 생각이 들고
Pretty sure I have a reaction to that.
춤이나 노래에 있어서도
I was like, oh, yo, whose voice is this?
좀 대중들이 봤을 때 열광하는 포인트를 좀 잘 알고 있지 않나.
Jimin is the first and only Korean to receive 3 national honors. They are James Van Fleet Award, Presidential Award for Popular Culture and Arts category. Both honors were received with the rest of BTS members. The third award is the Plaque of Appreciation from the Kim Bik-bong Fan Dance Preservation Society of Intangible Cultural Heritage for his Mama 2018 fan dance stage. Preservation
really?
Society of
you got an award for that? Hey, that performance was
The third
so
award
beautiful.
is the Plaque of Appreciation from the Kim Bik-bong Fan Dance Preservation Society of
Oh, it's even got like a fan?
Intangible Cultural Heritage for his Mama 2018 fan dance stage. At the start of this year, Jimin also received an honorary diploma from the Busan High School of Arts. Also, with the rest of the BTS members, he now is a presidential envoy.
IT boy, hold up.
Members, he now is a presidential envoy.
Fashion king, face of K-pop, sold out king, brand king.
The next one is
Yes, a wonderful guy. He's Jimin.
Wonderful guy.
How did you got it right.
Bro, who doesn't know Jimin? Exactly.
Everybody has to know his name.
Korean media has given Jimin various iconic titles, such as Korea's It Boy, Global It Boy, Face of K-pop, Sold Out King. This, of course, is no surprise. Jimin's music records, exceptional dance skills, and impact in the music and fashion industry speak for themselves. Moving right along, the fashion king Jimin seems to be grabbing attention from various people and brands in fashion.
Really?
In 2019, when St. Laurent couldn't reach big hit,
Yo, look at him with that suit
attention
though.
from various people and brands in fashion. In
God damn. Yo, Jimin was looking fly right there.
2019, when St. Laurent couldn't reach big
my
hit,
gosh.
they contacted a Jimin fan site to ask permission to post one of his photos at their headquarters in Paris in Asia. When the news was out that BTS will be walking the LV fashion show and a teaser was released, LV Men's artistic director Virgil Abloh shared a video of Jimin from the said teaser. Input Mag mentioned Jimin's opening look, saying that Jimin, widely considered the most fashionable of the band members, opens the show in a light marbled suit and gold sunglasses. He was also mentioned by Vogue, claiming that those engraved wraparound logo shades never looked as cool as they do on Jimin. After the show, Jimin got a new nickname.
That is true. I feel like a lot of people would look real goofy with those glasses, let's be honest. But Jimin
logo shades never looked
can
as
rock
cool
anything.
as they do on Jimin. After the show,
even in his vlog, he put like the work glasses to protect his eyes, and he still looked
Jimin
cute
got a
in
new
those.
nickname, LV's frontman. Jimin is the only member of BTS and the second male idol ever to be a part of business of fashion, where those who are global icons that shape the global fashion industry only get to be a part of. The same
his fashion
where
is
those
on
who are global
point.
member of BTS and the second male idol ever to be a part
at how
of
he was
business of
arriving
fashion,
here.
where those who are global icons that shape the global
looks
fashion
rich.
industry only get to be a part of. The same year, GQ included Jimin among GQ's magazine's best dressed men of the week. Jimin's fashion impact continued.
Now, I've never seen this Jimin clip.
Icons that shape the global fashion industry only get to be a part of. The same year, GQ included Jimin among GQ's magazine's best dressed men of the week. Jimin's fashion
real
impact
cute.
continues with his power to sell out anything he is associated with. Some of the things include various magazines with Jimin's front cover, clothes, jewelry, and accessories.
I got no clue how they sell out Louis Vuitton bags and then like shirts that are hundreds of dollars. Like, who's buying that because of Jimin? Who's got that much money to spend because of
food and
Jimin?
drinks. The media also likes to refer to Jimin as a frontman. This comes from Jimin's brand power and the fact that, even if you don't know about K-pop, you probably have heard about Jimin. Some examples to back up his titles can be when Global Big Data Research Institute ranked the then latest mobile models of 3 brands, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 had ranked #1 on the survey. With the latest release and marketing effects, it was mentioned by the Institute that the advertisement with BTS Jimin also seems to have had a big impact. Jimin has also increased the world interest toward tteokbokki stir-fried rice cakes after his visit to a local tteokbokki street stall, with sales increasing by 25% instantly. Jimin was mentioned in a report that talked about a tteokbokki brand selling out in the boom of Korea's processed rice exports. The same thing happened with a ramen brand. Media reported that Jimin boosted the sales of Samyang ramen by 158% in the US.
158%. They were selling.
And 33%
double.
in China, also proving his strong marketing power. In 2018, the
Just for eating. Imagine having that power.
And 33% in China, also proving his strong marketing power. In 2018, The Guardian listed the 30 best boy band members. Jimin ranked 17th. Him and G-Dragon were only K-idols to be on that list. Jimin has also been a hot topic amongst non-K-pop fans since the very beginning. If you didn't know K-pop, you probably heard about Jimin. That's why his name was on the trending topic even in 2014 when BTS were still rookies. Korea's frontman Jimin is also the face of tourism. He contributes to the economy with his influence as a world-renowned artist. Jimin is drawing attention by being used to promote tourism in Busan and Seoul. In the middle of September, we also got to find out that LV frontman Jimin was the reason that BTS became LV ambassadors. Just recently, Jimin showed
really?
LV frontman Jimin was the reason that BTS became LV ambassadors. Just recently, Jimin showed his brand power again. When on BTS off time, he went to Jeju Islands. After posting a couple of pictures on his new personal Instagram profile, the tourism in places where he visited flourished. He even got his...
What is this? Oh, they put a giant Jimin thing. BTS Jimin. Just because he visited there.
own photo zone.
That's
and
impressive.
You could receive gift vouchers if you took photos at this zone. Jeju even got his own photo zone, and you could receive gift vouchers if you took photos at this zone. Jeju also jumped from 19th to 2nd place on city brand reputation in Korea.
So even just taking pictures of a place is gonna make a lot of people go.
Full titles that Jimin has earned all throughout his career are Stage Commander and Stage Genius, Dance King and Rookie's Bible. Jimin's solo performances are called the Rite of Passage in Korea, as many rookie and junior idols cover them, and Jimin is referred to as Rookie's Bible. Usually they do the dance and the singing part separately though. Jimin chooses his words carefully and thoughtfully, with some parts highlighting his emotions. Fans also love that Jimin is never false positive. He respects everyone's circumstances.
Wait, this person says, I love that Jimin's type of comfort isn't just things will get better, but I'm going through this too. We'll get through it together.
That Jimin is never false positive.
He
respects everyone's circumstances,
yeah,
finds the light in darkness. That's why it's so easy to connect with him and seek comfort and healing from his presence or words.
Yeah, that song is real emotional.
그런 거 있잖아요.
I mean, he's got a point. I guess that's why you gotta pick your words carefully when you're trying to help someone out.
그런 거 있잖아요. 해피바이러스 그런 거 해주고 싶어요. 안 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하면 이게 끝도 없습니다. 저도 많이 해봤잖아요. 그래서 안 좋은 생각 많이 하면 어차피 이게 꼬리를 계속 물고 땅굴을 파게 돼요. 그러니까
and he says, I've been there before.
생각 되게 좋은 생각 많이 하셨으면 좋겠고 항상 행복하셨으면 좋겠고.
Jimin, without posting, donates money to elementary schools, sends encouraging notes to his ex-teachers, sends flowers to his old dance school, visits orphanages. Oh.
아프지 말고, 네, 힘들지 말고 항상 좋은 일만 가득하셨으면 좋겠습니다. 요즘 같은 또 잘 챙겨 먹고 항상 밥을 잘 드세요. 맛있게 잘 먹어야 돼요.
Goes for you too, Jimin.
A lot of times after Jimin's V-Lives or some of the interviews, you will see Korean fans once again being amazed by Jimin's vocabulary, his choice of words and sincerity behind them. He has also been praised by experts for his speech at various events. One of them would be the annual Youth Day, where Jimin delivered his speech without any script with elegance and sincerity. And most recent would be the speech that he presented at UN General Assembly.
어쨌든 대변하는 거였기 때문에 우리 이제 미래 세대는 어떻게 보면은 팬분들한테 듣고 받은 메시지를 얘기하는 부분이었잖아요.
그래서 딱 카메라를 보고 딱 내가 명확하게 하고 싶었던 거죠.
딱 그래요.
Make it clear that he read it.
Some fans also have noticed that in interviews he will mostly give really well detailed yet at the same time generalized answers about himself. He only tells what you need to know, not what you want to know, yet you feel like he gave away a lot of new information about himself.
I never really thought too much about his speech, to be honest.
지금 하고 있는 걸 더 잘하고 싶네요.
It seems that he is also a supportive shoulder to lean on for his band members and even someone to look up to for the older members.
Oh yeah, I know that. Loves taking care of the other members.
있지만 평생 같이 안 할 수도 있는 건데 그렇기 때문에 더 노력해야 되는 건데.
I'm sure they already know.
남 잘 돼도 잘 된다고 박수 쳐주기 힘들고 모두가 배 아파하는 시대에 어떻게 보면 뭔가 그 자기가 마음에 드는 거에 대해서 이걸 솔직히 뭐 너무 고맙다, 잘 해줬다라고 얘기하는 게 너무 큰 마음이라고 느껴져요. 요즘에는 지민이야 워낙 잘하는 친구지만 그런 거예요. 그래서
It's because he's just so sincere, right?
그 지민이의 그런
he says it and you
얘기들
can tell that he
덕분에
means it.
노래를 더 좋아하게 된 것 같고.
그래서 오늘
Can you share a fun fact about one of your other band members that you don't think even the most dedicated fans will know? Many people will think that Suga's like the grandfather of their group, but he acts more like a little kid. Jimin is the opposite. He looks like a baby, but inside he's a mature and like a grandfather.
그래서 오늘 또 빈 자리 이렇게 제가 힘들 때 저에게 힘을 줄 동생.
Alright, you know what Sweetie says? So today someone came to support me. And then what happened in his Lollapalooza performance? My boy Jimin
빈 자리 이렇게 제가 힘들 때
went all the way over there to support him.
또 와뒀네요. 네. 힘을 줄 동생. 또 와뒀네요. 네.
Bro, this clip seems like it's from a while ago, and it still brought happiness to J-Hope. You know, Jimin supporting J-Hope gives him the same happiness as it did years ago.
저에게 힘을 줄 동생. 또 와뒀네요. 네.
Those two are such a wholesome duo. J-Hope again. There are times I talk with Namjoon first or Jimin. Jimin's younger, but he's like a young.
이거 약간 갈라질 수도 있어요.
갈라질 잘 맞을 것 같아요.
하나, 둘, 셋.
지민이죠, 지민이.
너한테 도움을 못 줘도 힘이 돼줄 수 있다는 말 자체를 전 지민이한테 들었었거든요.
Also, these are some of his words. I might not be able to help you, but I'll be a source of strength for you. Hey, yo, I better write that down. That's a good one. I'm actually gonna write that down.
전 지민이한테 들었었거든요.
친구고요. 사랑스러운 친구죠. 사실 의지가 됐던 게 가장 되게 동생이지만 되게 고마웠던 점이었던 것 같아요.
Let's not forget Jimin's sweet and caring soul. He never forgets to thank the ones that are by his side and always expresses his sincere gratitude to the fans. One of the many sweet things is Jimin hashtagging his tweets with "Our armies won an award again" whenever BTS receives an award at an award show. Going back to Jimin's speaking style. A lot of Korean fans also point out that Jimin writes his sentences in a structure that is really easy to translate for international fans.
Oh yeah, I've been told this. Because if you go on like Weverse and use their translate button, it just isn't going to work. And I was told that Jimin sometimes writes in a way so that it can kind of work, so you get an idea of what he's saying. And if that's true,
in a structure that is really easy to translate for international fans.
그냥 저 스스로가 뭔가 스스로에게 안 좋은 감정을 가지고 있고 그렇게 뭔가 자존감이 높지 않았을 때 상대방에게 더 다르게 더 예쁜 소리가 안 나왔었던 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 느꼈던 거는 스스로를 먼저 사랑해야지 뭔가 마음의 문이 열릴 수가 있구나.
So loving yourself
했던 것 같아요. 그리고 그게
help
맞는
you
것
with helping
같고
others.
사람들에게도 팬분들에게도 좀 같이 나누고 싶다는 생각을 많이 했었던 것 같습니다.
My role model, myself.
나누고 싶다는 생각을 많이 했었던 것 같습니다.
지금 좀 커보니까 우는 거를 참는 건 참 안 좋은 건 것 같아요. 울고 싶을 때는 좀 울어야 쌓는 것만큼 나쁜 건 없는 것 같아요.
학교에 그래 금방 적응하더라고요. 애들도 지민이 많이 좋아하고 이번에 제가 농업고 나갔을 때 사진으로 응원해준 게 아직까지도 너무 고마운 것 같아요. 진짜 네 평생 못 잊을 것 같아요. 이제 제가 원래 이제 사인 같은 것도 일부러 안 달라야 하거든요. 같은 연습생이었던 멤버 형이 사인 좀 받아달라고 너무 팬이라고 그래가지고 뭐라 해야 되지 그냥 진짜 난감했어요. 근데 여기서 또 지민 인성이 나오는 게 진짜 최고인 게.
Is there anything you want to be remembered by your fans? More than anything, please know my sincere heart.
다른 멤버분들 사인까지 다 받아준 거예요, 진짜. 와, 그래서 그때 또 느낀 게
Everyone's autograph?
사람이 잘 된다고 변하는 건 아니구나. 본성이 착한 사람은 착하구나.
Yeah, it seems like everybody who has met Jimin, right, always has good things to say about him.
Contrary to his quite serious, wise and mature personality, Jimin also knows how to entertain a crowd, on stage or off stage. You can see this more in the BTS Run episodes, where Jimin lets loose. He seems to toss any competitiveness that he has aside and just has a fun time, entertaining the show's audience and not taking himself too seriously.
That is pretty true, though. Sometimes it hurts rooting for Jimin and Run BTS because he doesn't really care too much about
entertaining
winning.
the show's audience and not taking himself too seriously.
제가 이게 바로 센스.
Yeah, he's always out there just having a blast.
In the end, this naturally gifted and talented man just wants to be on stage and perform in front of the crowd.
춤을 출 때는 다른 생각이 안 나서 다른 세상에 온 것 같아서 너무 좋았다 이런 얘기를 했는데 여러분들이랑 같이 하는 이 시간도 비슷한 것 같아요. 되게 다른 세상에 온 것 같아서 항상 너무 행복했었던 것 같아요. 그래서 여러분들한테 하고 싶은 얘기는 저희에게 또 다른 세상을 여러분이라는 세상에
이렇게 만들어주셔서 너무 감사드립니다.
This love for stage reflects in an answer he gave in a Weverse interview. I don't consider my main profession performing and singing as going to work. But when I'm doing something else with the camera right in front of me that feels like work. Singing and performing for our fans isn't work. It's something I really, really want to do.
실제로 보통 그렇게 귀엽나요? 처음에 그 뭐랄까 애교살이 정말 많아요. 그 저도 이제 제 여자친구랑 주변 인분들한테 물어보면 지금 제가 일하는 부장님이나 과장님들도 자기가 이제 가장 먼저 좋아하게 된 게 지민이라고.
Damn.
지민이를 먼저 좋아하게 돼서 방탄을 좋아하고.
See, this is what I mean. This guy was definitely popular in school.
멤버들한테도 이제 또 마음이 가는 약간 이런 루트를 다들 타고 계시더라고요.
네, 아니 정말 그 많은 사랑을 받고 계시더라고요.
네.
만들어갈 수 있다.
Jimin has always been exemplary. From his younger school years till now, he has always been someone you can look up to and learn from. We hope after watching this video you continue to stay and support our wonderful Jimin.
Always.
More Jimin videos, articles, and fanbases in the description box.
Hey, that video was pretty good. Started all the way from pre-debut and showed a lot of things about Jimin and basically showed how great he is. He's got many skills from before he joined big hits like martial arts and dancing, of course. Skills that have helped him so much and make him look so awesome and natural when he's on stage. School president or vice president, I'm sure he definitely had a fun time in school. Man even showed off his abs. All the people who didn't like Jimin in school were probably just the jealous ones. I find really impressive how he was the latest member to join and he didn't have singing experience from before, because his voice is so majestic and really just intrigues you whenever you hear it. It was the first voice of BTS that caught my attention, and it's one you can easily recognize. His popularity has always been there, sells out what he wears, what he eats. They didn't mention it in the video, but he's a good looking guy. He's got a really beautiful face and he's got the cutest smile and laugh, which make his eyes kind of squint and close. It's pretty adorable. But yeah, it really does feel like he's done it all, right? He's been hardworking, has worked so hard and given up sleep, which isn't really a good thing, but I guess it shows how dedicated he can get. I'm pretty sure through the years though, he's learned to love himself, and that's helped him a lot and has helped the others as well, just to see him be healthy and happy now. And whenever you see their backstage videos or run BTS or their shows, you can just see he's also pretty fun. He likes to brighten the mood and be cheerful with the other members. There's so much you can say about him, but this video already said a lot, so I'll leave it at that. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.